Ah, Rellekka. Exactly where it usually is. Seems like just yesterday I barged in unannounced with a full rune set, dragon longsword, mithril kite shield, and asked the town's chief if they had any quests. But his only quest for me was to become one of them. I passed their trials, gaining the vote of 7 out of the 12 council members, and was officially named a Fremennik, now known as Jarton. And honestly, I can't say I've done much here since then. In fact, most things here have sent me away from here, on those boats. First, I met a hooded guy who took me to some island called Miscellanea. They wanted me to mend relations with the colony on the other side of this extremely small island. Long story short, I went from simple diplomat to literal king of the entire island in the span of about an hour. I also went from single to married in that same time frame, but I've spoken to my fake wife like twice. It was just a formality. I did what I had to do. I'm the king of the place now. I don't care. Then on this dock, I met a pirate guy. I wanted to try being a pirate. I don't know. Immediately, I have to fix some curse on a big ship, and I end up getting mixed up with the floating people of Lunar Isle, the permanent enemies of Rellekka. And look, that was a mess. I don't want to get into that. Let's just say I can fill entire buckets of water and create plant fertilizer with nothing but my hands now. So a few weeks later, I met a couple on that dock. They're from 2 Fremennik provinces, and I'm tasked with, once again, fixing relations between 2 nations that live extremely close to each other. You'd think it would have been a walk in the park, considering the last time I did something like this, I spent 60 minutes ashore as not the king. I had to go above and beyond to fix these idiot countries, whatever they are. I'm not the king of either of those places. I don't want to be, but I got a cool helmet out of it, so that's all that matters. And now we're back here, the place we've spent the least amount of time, I'd say. But first, real quick, I have a business meeting. I'll be back momentarily. Stay there.
Thank you for joining me today. I have a presentation for you and your audience.
Wait, Gary?
No.
Gary, what are you doing?
I'm not Gary.
You are very much Gary, in a lot of different ways.
Oh.
What are you doing?
Well, you're doing this series now, so I found a new job.
Your show is limitless with no conceivable end.
It's been 7 months. I need money.
Money for... You have no expenses. You just exist.
Can you just let me do my presentation now?
Yeah.
TY. Today's topic is Call of Dragons, a 4X fantasy strategy conquest game. It has MMORPG elements like exploring and tons of possibilities.
Like what?
Like recruit elven maidens, mighty orcs, powerful frost mages, and magic heroes.
Why?
To conquer.
Conquer what?
The world. You can fight 8 behemoths, giant, crazy battle monsters, all with unique GTE raid instances. You gotta use everyone's abilities to defeat their mechanics. Then you get huge rewards and it will join your alliance and become a secret weapon also.
So you beat a boss and it becomes your little war pet?
Just don't forget to feed it.
What happens if I don't?
Just feed it.
Okay.
You can catch them all.
Oh, like...
If you say anything copyright, we gonna have to do this whole thing again.
So is this all on my phone or what?
It got PC and mobile crossplay.
Oh.
And also there is real-time translation.
Wait, so I can shit talk some guy who doesn't speak English and he'll know what I'm saying to him?
Allegedly.
Nice.
It has the ultimate RTS experience.
Wait, is this an RTS or an MMO or 4X strategy game?
Yes.
Okay.
Download Call of Dragons using the link below or scan QR code to become an epic beastmaster.
Great.
Use code CODMONSTER to get rewards in-game. Magic, monsters, mastery.
What?
Download it.
Okay. September 26th, 2019, Quest 144, the Fremennik Exiles. Last time I talked to the chieftain, I had him lend about 100 ships and sacrifice over half his men to an invading army of dragons, all for my membership to a guild that I've been to twice. So I figured maybe I pop in and see if the chief needs anything so I could return the favor. And there he is. Do you have any quests? Wow. No hello, no greeting whatsoever. Just gonna put the chief under the impression that we've lost all social awareness since last year. Oh, what do you know? He does have a quest. I'm ready for another adventure. What'll it be this time? Joining warring islands? Have me slay a mighty daggermouth? Need my expertise in conquering untamed lands? Wait, what's a daggermouth? He just wants me to investigate a minor disturbance. The people who run the sand pit to the north of here heard some rustling by their hut last night and want an official to investigate. I don't think I've ever been categorized as official. This sounds like a setup. You've proven yourself more than worthy of our people's trust. I mean, I guess. I stroll by every now and then, but I don't know what I've done around here. What have I done around here? All right, let's investigate the sand pit. I don't even remember there being a sand pit here, honestly. They could have added this with this quest. I don't know. I don't remember a sand pit. Talking to Riso doesn't sound like a very Viking name. Oh, he actually wants me to talk to his wife, Frigard, since she's the one who saw whatever that thing was. Red eyes, piercing with a terrifying stare. I was so frightened I fell to the floor. Ma'am, are you aware that you live about 100 feet from a clan of hobgoblins? Has that ever occurred to you? You were the first building they would get to. Could be a feisty rock crab. Ma'am, this is not a good location for you. Time to search the searchable things around their house and conveniently immediately find evidence, probably. Aha! I found a fang, and it's dripping with venom. I'd better make sure I don't prick my fingers. Yeah, I'll just toss it in my backpack while we run around. I'm sure we'll be fine. I guess we should check the sand pit. Oh, it appears there's a baby basilisk that popped out of the sand. Riso, I gotta ask, did you check anything? Because you didn't check the one place it could have been potentially hiding, which is also the place your entire livelihood revolves around. Yeah, don't help me. I'll be fine. Just keep standing there. This thing just dropped a letter. Where did it hide this? Great news. That baby basilisk was carrying perhaps the most convenient intel of all time, disclosing an invasion on the Fremennik province and freeing the Jormungand. Yeah, it's getting Nordic around here. The letter also says they have no champion to defend them this time. No V. Signed Bakuna. Alright, well, thank God the evil mastermind behind this letter not only explained every step of their invasion plans and potential weaknesses, but they also signed their whole ass name at the bottom. The investigation's over. I don't need to do anything. It's right here. It's done on this piece of paper. I'm still looking. Am I? Did I not get everything? What else do I need? Is there a GPS somewhere pinging their exact location? Oh, guess I missed a venom gland. Good job. My backpack magically stops things from breaking. All right, guy. I already made the joke for you. You stay in your lane. I found everything I need. Yeah, he just wants me to talk to his wife. This guy doesn't give a fuck, dude. Telling her I found a few things I've got to show the chieftain. I'll have my husband take those items to the chieftain for you. No, that's okay. You don't need to do that. Wait, what? Why did she snag that shit out of my hands? Are you wearing gloves? You're gonna die if you touch those things. I can do it. I'm walking up to the chieftain right now. It's my next destination. He does not need to carry all of that dangerous shit. Give me the stuff back. I'm literally going there right now. I should probably be the one presenting the things that I found. It doesn't make me look good having you walk them up. Also, you didn't read that letter, did you? The sand business is booming over here in Rellekka. I don't have time to worry about some letter. Please, do tell me about the sand business in Rellekka. An adventurer like you, don't you have anything better to do? Not at all. I seem to have all day to talk to people. Why else would I start a conversation with you? Oh, good. He's telling me about seaweed. Why'd I click this option? Tell me more. I work for a business known as Sandy Sand Co. Oh, I might have a song about them. I think I'm gonna stop talking to this guy about sand now. And speaking of my songs, the Song of the Elf song is now on Spotify, and I'm gonna need all of you to add it to that special playlist of yours that I know you have. The one you play every day. It's going in that one. We've decided together. And I'll put it in the description. The letter you found is very worrying and requires our utmost attention. Yeah. I'm glad you're thinking the only thing that you should be thinking. My guy's asking the real questions. Since when could basilisks read and write? Chief's saying that many years ago, a basilisk army took over and enslaved the Fremenniks. Jormungand, aka the Serpent King, was the leader of the army alongside his 3 generals, one of them being Bakuna, who wrote that letter we found. A hero known as V took out the Serpent King and freed everyone. The 2 of them fought for days? There's a 6-hour timer, Chief. There's no possible way they fought for days. V never killed the Serpent King. He just locked him away in a magical stone prison cell on an island, and then he probably sold his name for billions of GP and never logged in again. Now the basilisks are gonna try and break him out, and if that happens, these guys don't have the numbers to hold him off. And Manny, can I help you, brother? What are you doing so close to us? How much of that did you hear, Manny? How long have you been there? Do you have any input on this? Anything you'd like to chime in about? Oh, we're fading to black now. Who is this guy? I'm here on behalf of the Fremennik Council. We've heard some disturbing news about a basilisk in town. Jarton and I will soon have things back under control. Yeah, man, I'll kill anything. When will you see that this Outlander is the cause of all of our problems? All of them? You're really gonna say all of your problems? You think I contributed to all the divorces and financial burdens of everyone here? Get a grip, guy. Chief's sticking up for me. Get out of here, Agnar. I'll spec you out. Ever since we let him in, we've had nothing but trouble. What do you mean? Nothing has changed here. I'm barely here. Rellekka's just a traveling hub for me. I've spent like 2 hours total in this town. The council have had enough? Fine. That's cool with me, dude. I could go the next 10 years without ever entering Rellekka, and it would have no effect on me or any adventure I have. Actually, not even opposed to this. 7 of the 12 council members have signed a declaration that I'm an exile. Oh no. Now where will I steal fish or do agility? He's not even letting Chief call me Jarton anymore, which is also fine by me. I kind of forget what my Fremennik name is until one of them reminds me once a year. Exile, you must leave our province. Our people will no longer see you as their brother. It'd be weird if they did in the first place, Chief. He gestures his head towards the southeast. Agnar definitely saw you do that, Chief. He's staring right at us, hasn't even blinked. I don't know why you decided that was a good idea. Well, I'm exiled from Rellekka for no reason, but in retaliation, I will now eliminate 1 innocent guard each time I enter or leave the city. If you'd like these conditions to end, you will see I'm unexiled. I guess we go to the southeast and find Chief. And there he is. I guess many on the council didn't take kindly to you becoming one of us. Is it maybe perhaps because within 30 seconds of meeting me, you invited me to take part in simple trials to become one of you? The 5 members who I didn't pass a trial for have been pushing for my exile basically since I got initiated. I didn't even know there were 5 more of them. Somehow me helping out locals with a wild basilisk, potentially saving their lives, was the thing that pushed them over the edge. So here we are. He's telling me about the end of things, which is also known as Ragnarok, and how it supposedly starts when Jormungand is freed. People aren't too concerned about the basilisks, they care about the Serpent King getting freed. He said I need to regain the trust of the council by restoring V's shield, and by restore, he means remake from scratch. Those are 2 different things in my brain. I need a Fremennik shield, lunar glass, polishing rock, and V's sigil. I believe I already have a Fremennik shield. I do! Look, hoarding is fun, and very worth it, and healthy probably. Okay, we're gonna talk to Baba Yaga in her chicken house, so take your Dramamine before we get in there. Dude, they've gotta add a toggle option for this. This is terrible. She's reading my mind and finishing my sentences. Those are my private thoughts. You can't just go reading my mind without permission. Those aren't private thoughts. They're nothing compared to the other things I can see. What? I'm not thinking. I haven't even thought of Elena even once since that last quest. There's no way you're seeing any of that. I guess there's a lot. Lunar glass isn't so hard to make, but I will require some molten glass. I have some right here. Hey, that's really annoying. Oh, how the tables have turned. You think you can read my mind, Baba? I know every goddamn word in your transcript. All the allotted words you can say, past and present. I'm in a dimension you couldn't even conceive if you tried. I'm gonna throw up, dude. This place sucks. I gotta use the molten glass on the astral altar and that'll be done. There we go. Now I need to get 3 lunar rocks, which I believe are in that underground place over here. Is this the lunar rock? Nope, that would be gold. Okay. Oh, it's these guys. I'm not down here very much. Now we need a polishing rock. I've got my pet rock from Fremennik Trials here. I gotta go to the Mountain Daughter area and put it in a hot spring or something. Okay, here we go. Your pet rock stares deeply into your eyes. Any second now, I'm gonna lower this rock into the geyser and boil it. Your pet rock looks sad. I can't do it. I love you, pet rock. Guys, I feel the need to tell you all that I haven't taken this thing out of the bank since Fremennik Trials. My dude is definitely just procrastinating at this point. You stroke your pet rock one last time and reminisce about your previous adventures. I can't do this to you with all these happy memories. Again, 3 years in the bank. Spent maybe an hour in my inventory max. I've come up with the bright idea to get Pier the Seer to erase my memories with the pet rock. So I guess we're gonna go do that. Hey, man, I know you're risking your life by speaking to me right now, but I really need you to wipe all memories I have of my pet rock. There should only be 3 of them at most, so it should be easy. I won't be able to speak with you after this. Yeah, even if I'm welcomed back with open arms, this dude's never talking to me again. This is embarrassing. I'll be gone with you, Exile. Fine, here I go. And there it goes. I don't think it'll be bobbing up to the top anytime soon. I need to fish it out with something. What? Really? I guess running up here twice wasn't enough. Gotta do it 3 times to really make sure I'm committed to this. Also just realized this guy's been watching me the entire time. Probably thinks I'm a lunatic. Oh, he's still just depressed about whatever sad thing happened here that I can't remember. Surely this guy forgets why he's here. He doesn't remember why he's moping over this pond. All right, I got a fishing pole for the rock. Wait, there's a muddy rock there. Could I have used that? It's a rock. I think that's the only criteria for this. I wish I knew that was there. I want to try that. I'm fishing this thing out. You drop your rock into the geyser. Why am I dropping it back in the geyser? Darn it, that rock was hot. If only I had something that could keep my hands cold. Are you kidding me? I hate this mountain. I'm gonna cause a flood. All this water. A big old flood. I don't know how I'm gonna do it, but this whole mountain's gonna become a waterfall. Shut up. Okay, I got my ice gloves. Please let this be the last thing I ever do on this mountain forever. Made the lunar bars. And now the sigil. That should be everything, unless it's not, apparently. I have all of this. What is the issue? Oh, enchanted V sigil. I gotta bring it to the shark lady. V? Now that's a name I haven't heard in a long time. Is it you? Are you V? Because that's how that line works. I owe V a debt that can never be repaid. Okay, so you did use the line wrong. Got the sigil enchanted. Do I just use... Oh, I've assembled the entire shield while sprinting. Oh, look, my pet rock's back. I'll never take you for granted again. Think it'll be enough to convince the council? I do suspect some of them may never respect you, though. Why? What if I show them my pet rock? Think they'll like me then? The shield requires one last thing. He wants me to bring him 2 entire kegs of beer, and there is a 100% chance it has nothing to do with the shield or whatever we're doing. This dude just wants to get hammered. All right, here's your kegs. I wonder what role they'll play with the shield. Oh, you're drinking it. Wow, that's what a crazy turn of events. Glad I went and got those. Oh my god, look at how I run with this. It's like slow motion. This is a happy memory. Hey, good news. My exile's over, and I'm a Fremennik again. And I get to keep the shield I made. So the basilisks are gonna invade Rellekka, and while they do that, me and the chief are gonna go to the Island of Stone, which is where the Serpent King is. And they're here. Kill them all, he says, strolling casually. All right, let's do it. love this rock. This rock means everything to me. I'll never hurt you again. God damn it. Oh my god.
Just hit a 43, Chief.
100% of them have been defeated, as long as you don't look at the screen. Alright, we're taking a boat to the island of Stone. Here we are. Chief's waiting here by a door of some kind. I guess the prison has already been breached, and if he breaks out of there, the end of things is gonna start, so maybe we stop that from happening. The door has a combination lock. I just have to guess the combination, and too many wrong attempts will reset the lock. And I remember this sucking a lot, so let's see what we're dealing with. Okay, how's this work? We change the symbols down here. So it looks like it's just a trial and error puzzle. It'll tell me on the side when I have the right symbols somewhere. Just doesn't tell me which ones. Okay, I have 2 already. It's not bad. Okay, 3? No. Really? Why did I remember that being terrible? That took me like 30 seconds. I don't know if that was extremely lucky or if I just really sucked back then. It's probably the second one. Good evening, gentlemen. These look to be the 3 generals. One of them wrote that really smart letter. They're doing some ritual to wake them up, and we were thinking they'd stop that in a threatening sort of way. This guy attacks with magic and melee, so I'm gonna pray magic because that's usually the scarier kind of attack. How we doing, Chief? That iron warhammer getting the job done or what? It's a long fight. What should I be doing right now? I guess I'll just relax while we wait to win. Okay, we won. Great. Oh, good news, guys. The Jormungand is alive. He's right there, actually. And he just killed that guy to make the fight easier. Thank you. All right, more war. This thing's got 2 mechanics. Mechanic 1, when the screen's red, just step back once and don't look at it. Mechanic 2, when you turn into a rock, click a lot. And congratulations, you've mastered the boss. You know, if he switches over to attack Chief right now, it's turning into a 1v1 immediately. He is getting 1 shot. He's got no overhead prayers, no pants, I'm pretty sure. He is very lucky I'm aggroed right now. Just conquering the mechanics. It's just what I do. I don't really want to use the same catchphrase. I'm gonna try a new one out, I think. Oh, go snake me a sandwich. I think I was too late. I'm asking the chief if we're sure that this thing's dead and we've prevented the bad thing from happening. He's telling me I'm overthinking. It's a very good strategy to let your guard down. But everything's probably fine for another 5 years because no one's gonna get paid to make a continuing quest for this storyline. This is probably it for the Fremenniks. They're safe for eternity. Oh, nice. The bard wrote a song, so I didn't have to this episode. Thank you for that. That's very kind. And in the most Viking fashion possible, we're drinking to celebrate. You've truly proven yourself to be one of us, Jarton. I'm sorry we ever doubted you. Hey, no worries, man. Also, I cheated on one of the trials. I drank non-alcoholic beer. Woohoo! Party! And would you look at that? Quest complete. Oh man, we got another good one up next. But before I do that one, there's a challenge I've wanted to do ever since I completed Song of the Elves. And when it comes to challenges on this series, we have a tradition. It's been a while since we've done something like this. You think you still got it?
From here on out, you'll address me as Sergeant.